Greetings to another video. I'm very excited to do this video, but I have to apologise. The washing machine's on and I've been waiting ages for it to go off and it will not go off, so I'm just going to make this video anyway because it's going to be what I'm taking with me for All Points North, and I'm so excited about doing this. I can't even trying to contain my excitement to show you what I'm actually going to take with me. So, very briefly, if you don't know what All Points North is, it is a self-supported, self-navigated ride around the north of England, and you have to basically go past 10 different checkpoints, including Whitby Abbey, Kielder, Arnside, Tan Hill, Great Dunfell, loads of like really iconic, beautiful places in the north. But as part of the actual challenge, obviously riding it, you have to plot your own route. So approximately the route is going to be around 1000k. And we set off at Friday 8 p.m. and obviously you've got, well not obviously, but you can take as long as you want to do it, but ideally everyone's wanting to be back for Monday night, so I've got 3 days to do it. And so yeah, I'm just going to show you what I'm taking with me on this epic ride. So the first thing that I'm taking, and most importantly, is the route. Obviously because this is not a set route and this is the first time I've ever actually plotted something this long. Like all the Audaxes I've done, obviously you get a GPX file or a route sheet to be able to create a GPX file. So yeah, that was huge for me. That was probably like such a big chunk of this challenge. I mean, I've not done it yet, but it's such a big part of this challenge for me, being able to actually create this route. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do it? And luckily, I've been working with Komoot, and Komoot are very kindly sponsoring this video. And so yeah, that is how I've plotted this whole route. So there's three main things that I really love about Komoot. So the first thing is that obviously you can plot it on either a phone or you can plot on a you know, on one of them things, on a computer. I did it on a computer, and what I mainly love about it is that you can have it on your phone as well. It just automatically syncs so that you can either follow it on your phone or you can export the route onto a, like from a GPX file and put it onto a Garmin, which is what I've got. So that for me is like huge because I've only ever had routes on my Garmin. I've never had anything backed up, which is probably ridiculous now thinking about it. So that just automatically makes me feel a lot better about doing this in case anything happens with my Garmin. I know I've got the route backed up on my phone and the maps are all offline, so I'm not going to need like 4G, or I'm not going to need kind of signal to use it. So that is one thing that's made me feel a lot safer. Another thing that I really liked about when plotting this route is it shows you the different types of like road type. So it'll either say like a cycleway, path, street, or like a state road. So it will give you like a percentage of what your total ride is. And so for me, like I do not want to be going down canal paths at midnight. I just don't want to do it. So that took like kind of that out of it, because that has happened before on other, like when I've plotted other routes, like not on Komoot but on other different route planning apps or websites, is that sometimes it can take you on dodgy canal paths, and I don't like the dodgy canal paths. And so yeah, the third thing that I really like about it is that it is just so simple, straightforward to use. I'll put a link to the website, you can go and have a little look at it and see what you think to it. But it also kind of, you can flip between different maps, so you can either use the Komoot map, you can use like satellite map, or you can actually use Google, like Google Maps. So yeah, there's options there. So that's the main thing that I'm taking, and now we're going to get straight on to the other stuff that I'm taking with me. I'm going to try and make this as concise as possible, and again, I'm sorry about the washing machine. I don't know why I do this. Whenever I go away, even for a couple of days, I just want fresh bedding on. Is that just me? Anyway, let's show you what I'm actually taking. This is like my food stash. So we've got, this is not everything I'm taking. I potentially might take some of that over there. But I've got bars, I've got a couple of sachets of energy drink. That is literally for like emergencies. I'm keeping that just for in case I run out. These are amazing. They are just bananas, dried bananas. But like one of those little packets is about 800 calories, 900 calories, so they're going to be so good, so compact. Vegan wine gums. Did you even know you could get vegan wine gums? I didn't until I found these ones from M&S. Also got rehydration tablets, so yes, need those. Also, Diorite. You might be thinking, are you going to get the runs riding? It's not for that. It's just a really good thing for electrolytes if you are feeling a little bit like you've lost too many electrolytes in the day. Lip balm, well, it's not lip balm, it's actually like a Wonder Balm. I always get a really sore nose from, I don't know why, it just runs a lot when I ride bikes. Who knew? A couple of Cliff Bars, because I'm going to be eating along the way anyway. So that's kind of like the nutrition side. Let's get on to like miscellaneous. That is my like toolkit. I'm going to actually show on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm going to have a look on there, at Katie Kookaburra and a number 1. I'm going to open that up just to show you everything that I'm taking tool-wise. Always need a few zip ties in your life because they are just genius. Sun cream, in case it gets very hot. This is also such a must. This is the best chamois cream I've ever used. It's vegan, it's just amazing. I actually was given one of these about 2 years ago, a year and a half, an event, and I tried it and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I have been sent this actually again just because I absolutely love it. I'll leave a link to that if you are interested. It just doesn't it's not already thick, you don't really need a lot of it. Like sometimes, like you see people on events and they've got it like squelching out the shorts. You need the tiniest little bit of that. Clear glasses for at night because I like them. Z-Lock lock, so if I'm nipping in and out of supermarkets, garages, I can just lock my bike up. And now we get on to clothing. I'm going to stand up for this. Right, so jerseys, we've got one there, short sleeve jersey, long sleeve jersey. That's a rough one, that's a calf one. They are the two probably the comfiest jerseys that I own, and I feel like if I've got a short sleeve and a long sleeve, I can layer them up. So yeah, that's those. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. Short wise, I'm only taking 2 pairs, that's it only. 1 pair, Rapha, and these are a new Rapha pair actually. I've tried these and I really like them. Let me show you what they are. They're called cargo, but they just basically pull up, because I don't want bibs, I want to be able to use the bathroom easily. But they've got little pockets on the side so I can put food and stuff in them, which I really like. Rapha did send me these, full disclosure, to try out, but yeah, I'll be taking them. Over socks when it's cold at night. Socks, I'll be taking 1 pair, 1 spare pair. Little hat, if it gets cold. Leg warmers, they are waterproof ones actually. So yeah, I've got those in case it rains. Over shoes, rain jacket, really nice, rough one that like packs down really small. Provis Switch Gilet, which I absolutely love for Audaxes or anything overnight, because that is like all reflective in the night, which I love. Gotta love the safety. This, I don't think you've seen this before, this is a Patagonia jacket. It's like a synthetic down, but it is so warm and packs really small, so I'm going to be using that if it gets really cold. And then waterproof gloves. So I think now it's time to show you the bike setup. So let's go over this way. Start off with the bottles, shall we? So the bottles I told you about the other day, the Elite ones, the lid on them wasn't very good. It didn't let water out like in a nice flow, so I've swapped it for these. These are half the price actually. These are really good. I think they're like $3.99. Bargain, hold a litre. So really like those. Let's get on to the lighting. So you know the problems that I had with lighting, and let me show you this. Focus, sorry. So this is Exposure Revo. And Exposure have very kindly sent me this out to try because of the issues that I had with my last light, which was a B&M light, and obviously that all messed up. And so yes, I'm very, very excited to try this. It's UK made, and they are just one of the best you can get, so I'm very, very excited and lucky to be able to try this. That is linked to my dynamo down there. And I've also got just a backup light there, which is Lezyne 800XL on my fork. And so yeah, and that also, what's really good about this is it links to, just down here, follow this cable, And so I realised as well it will also be powered with a dynamo, so that's very good. I'm also taking that as well, just to put that, I've not put it on yet though. That is a Bontrager Flare, and I'm just going to put that on there. Seat stay. Bag wise, I've got the Revelate Designs bag, so that's just been an absolute brilliant bag. I've talked about it in loads of videos. Same as I have with the Topeak, which is going to have... Ooh. This is my USB charger, so that is also linked to the dynamo. That is the Sinewave USB charger. It's fully waterproof, so yeah, that is going to be in there. Food bag, which is my Art Shell one, which I'm just going to put my food in so I can get my nibbles. And then obviously the Garmin. So I think that is pretty much everything. Yeah, mud guards as well. Also, I've put new tyres on. So I've got 4 Seasons. I just really like 4 Seasons. I just think they're really hard wearing. And that is the bike setup. I realise how long this video is, but I just wanted to kind of go through everything because I love looking in people's bags. I'm just nosy. I'm like, oh, what are you taking? What are you taking with you? So I hope that has given you some ideas or some, like, I don't know, insight into what I'm taking on this event. And I'm just so excited for it, and I'm just buzzing to get going and just go and start pedalling around the north. I just fingers crossed that the weather is kind. But yeah, thank you again for your kind comments. Someone actually messaged me on Strava today and said, good luck on All Points North this weekend, keep inspiring. And I was like, that's the nicest thing. I got all like, I don't know why, I just got all like teary, and I actually screenshotted it, and I'm going to keep that as my phone background while I'm riding, just to remind me, just to, I don't know. Because I think for me, like, seeing my bike packed up like that, the first bike that I ever rode, I can't even believe that I'm doing something like this. I never thought I would do something. And I know people do a lot further, but for me, I feel like really proud. I've not even done it yet, but even just to be attempting it, I feel like I have come a long way, and I hope that does inspire you to keep riding, keep pushing, and just have a crack at things. Because for me, I always say it, it's just riding a bike, and the worst thing that can happen is I get the train home. That is it. So yeah, I guess you'll be seeing me after All Points North. I am going to be posting bits and bobs on my Instagram, so it's not, I don't know how regular it's going to be, but if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's a link below. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you for the support. I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend, and I'll see you next week to recount the tales of what's going to be All Points North. Farewell, goodbye. I'll see you next week.